Tuesday is Election Day, and our Lisa Sugar gets a preview with our political analyst Charles McElwee, who's also the editor of the Pennsylvania page for Real Clear Politics.
Starting with the Hazleton City Council race, 3 seats up for grabs, 6 people running, and 1 running as a write-in candidate. This is big.
So yes, a lot's at stake at City Hall in Hazleton, 3 seats for City Council, and whoever is elected, they have to address major concerns in Hazleton. I mean, this city is experiencing profound economic change and an inflationary climate. It's a very uncertain period. And let's face it, I mean, the city itself has changed more on an economic, demographic level in the past 20 years than it had in the previous century. You can make that argument. I mean, in 1990, Hazleton really had a manufacturing-based economy that had replaced the coal industry, which collapsed in the 50s. Today, it's completely different. I mean, 17 million square feet of warehousing proposed around a 6 square mile city in the coming years. That's unbelievable. And the local leaders, including City Council, have a role in all of this. And it will be important to monitor and for voters to decide who would be the best stewards to help residents navigate this uncertain period.
The Hazleton Area School Board, both the 4 candidates won on the Republican and Democratic nods for the primary, so they're the same on both sides and are expected to win unless there is a successful write-in campaign by someone else for that. For County Council, we have 5 seats up for grabs, 10 candidates running, 5 Democrats, 5 Republicans, and then comes to that all-important race, Judge of the Court of Common Pleas, where it is our former district attorney, Stephanie Salavantis, also our current state representative for the 116th Legislative District, Tara Toohill, and magisterial district judge, Alexandra Kokura-Kravitz. This is going to be an interesting race.
Absolutely. So, and if Tara Toohill prevails, of course, that opens up the local legislative district, which will in turn be a big local political fight. And of course, we don't even know the composition of that district yet because we're still waiting for reapportionment, the process in Pennsylvania to redraw those lines so we know how the Hazleton area will look. It's already split, Greater Hazleton, which is not advantageous for the area at all. But traditionally it was a singular district. But it will be interesting to see if what happens with that. But yes, a lot can happen as a result of the outcome of this race in terms of other elections like State Representative Tara Toohill's seat.
Absolutely. And we also have a race on the state Supreme Court. Many people may not pay attention to this, but this is important, very important.
Absolutely. So Kevin Brobson, who's on the Commonwealth Court, is a Republican, and he's facing Maria McLaughlin, who is a Democrat on the Superior Court. She's from Philadelphia. And the state Supreme Court, the composition of that court dramatically shifted in 2015 after 3 vacancies were won by Democrats. And for the first time in memory, that court became Democrat majority, and since then has had an immeasurable role in the political process in Pennsylvania, in our economy. They made crucial decisions on Governor Wolf's COVID lockdowns. They made the major decisions that shaped the election process in Pennsylvania last year. So if the Democrat prevails, if McLaughlin wins, the court will have a 6-1 majority on the state Supreme Court, which is an elected judicial body, of course, and that will have major repercussions going into the 2022 cycle. Let's not forget that this court threw out the 2012 congressional district lines in 2018, and we're going to have this other redistricting fight coming up, and they ultimately can decide how that map looks. So again, a lot's at stake.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton. For more information on their specials, hours, and where you can find their delicious tavern pizza, you can call 570-454-6000 or you can visit their Facebook page.